Hey, it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot. You've got Annabelle, my dog, snoring in the background, so you may hear that. I shuffled a little bit while I watched the end of the last video so that we can continue our story of what we have going on. And if you remember, what Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we were working really hard. We had a setup of starting some action, having some small victories, and then making some long-range plans. And we ended up with the High Priestess, which was really exciting. And here we are pulling out more cards that we've had for the last couple days. And I have done other readings in between these. It doesn't matter. The cards that are supposed to come up to continue the story always come up. So this is pretty cool. So let's get started here. This reading is for Sunday, September 23rd through Monday, September 24th. And we're just finishing up getting the rest of these cards for our general reading to kind of give us the vibe on the energy that we have going on. And like I say, this is a story. These all tie together. Everything is collective. It all ties together somehow. It's all all of these little pieces are part of something, of one big thing. So you can't take them apart, if you know what I mean. Like, we're all connected, and this story is connected, and it will always be. So let's get started here. We'll get you caught up here where we are. First card we picked, that was a Sunday and Monday, which is a lot of times a planning day, right? You know, you're kind of getting ready for the week ahead. We pick up the Ten of Wands. And this card, if you look, she's got an awful lot going on. She's carrying everything on her shoulders, and I warn against this all the time. It's something I do. I pick up all kinds of extra odd burdens and chores and make them mine, and I don't know why. I think it's a control thing. I think a lot of us do this. So as we're starting to plan for our week this coming week, like I said, this is for Sunday the 23rd through Monday the 24th. So Sunday, as we're starting to plan for the week, let's not pick up everyone else's responsibilities and issues. I mean, you can see she's surviving. She's got her head up. You know, she's not dragging and falling down, but she can't do anything else. And if you're already this burdened on Sunday morning, you're going to have a really rough week. So let's get rid of some of that stuff. And remember that what we're looking for is complete and total emotional fulfillment, emotional well-being, solace, peace, calmness. This is what we're striving for. So if we pick up all of this stuff, how can we ever get here? We can't, okay? And I smiled when this card came out because we pulled this card for Sunday. This was the Three of Wands because we had done the action with the Ace of Wands. We had some small victories that we were kind of digesting with the Two of Wands, and now we have the Three of Wands, which gives us some time to kind of survey what we've done and make some long-range plans. So we're going to continue with this long-range plan from yesterday. And again, in the same spot, we pull this Emperor card. And I talked yesterday about finding a mentor or even modeling yourself after someone that you respect their career or the way that they practice their craft, or, you know, who knows, whatever it is that they do, you're seeing that they have success, fulfillment, happiness, joy, they're good at it, they help people. Find this person. I think this is really important because it keeps coming up, and it's right next to your long-range plan. So your long-range plan for some serious success, you're going to want to find this person. It could be someone with an online presence. It might not be somebody you know. I mean, it could be Tony Robbins, you know, whatever it is, but find someone that you identify with that's successful and make some of their practices part of your own. And the next card we pull, we had this last week, and I really love this card, the Six of Pentacles, which shows we are putting in a lot of hard work. And if you see up here, he's kind of doing his own thing, looking around out into space, and he doesn't see that right down here, there's something is growing. There's some success, and I posted on my Instagram. My Instagram is just Bitch in a Hurry. So it's at Bitch in a Hurry. I'm on Instagram. If you look, I had posted this card with an explanation all about it, because this card, I pulled it last week and it really spoke to me about how we work so hard and we think a lot of times all of our hard work's just kind of going off into space and no one's noticing it. But if you look, something is growing here. And even the giant, huge trees grow from a tiny little sapling like this. So all of the work that you're doing is not going unnoticed. That's pretty reassuring, because we're working pretty hard. And here we have the Ace of Cups. And I know why this is here, right next to this King of Cups, right? This is emotional fulfillment. This is peace, calmness, happiness, serenity. This, you have the Ace, the exact opposite end, the beginning, a new idea, a new emotion, something new that you're going to embark on. I think this is to remind us that whatever it is that we are working so hard for, we want to make sure, as we're doing this long-range plan, that this is going to make us happy. This is going to give us emotional fulfillment. We want to make sure that we're not just after the money or fame or a bigger house, better car, or whatever. That we're going to be able to start something that gives us this kind of peace and this kind of serenity, this kind of job well done feeling, where you're not only serving yourself, but you're serving some other people too. You're making a difference, and I think that's really important to so many people. And here we have again the Ace of Wands, and I tell you all the time, these cards tell a story. And you're seeing me shuffle them, and you see them come out. So I don't have the deck set up, right? We got this card last week when we were starting out on a really big project. This is to remind us that project it's ongoing, and every day is a brand new start. Every day you have to make take some sort of important step or action that's brand new toward this goal that you want. You can't just kind of sit back and hope some stuff happens. Every day you have to make an active start toward this goal. And the Hierophant, which a lot of times people associate with church and things like that. I also see it as a teacher. And what I always think of is that you're your best teacher. You know deep down what is going to fulfill you emotionally. You know deep down what is a huge burden for you. You know deep down who the right mentor for you is. You know all of these things. All you have to do is look inside of you. And we talked about that with one of the cards yesterday, that all you have to do is look inside of you. You have your own light. Your light is in there. This card it's like the same card to me, but your light is inside of you, and you know exactly what you really need to do. It's just a point of doing it. And before we pick up this next card, I want to revisit this burden card here. I love this card, not because I want you to be overburdened. I love it because it's pointing out, hey, hello, you're picking up too much stuff from other people. You're picking up things that aren't important. They're just tasks and things and lists of stuff to do. And is all this stuff up here, what is all this stuff doing for you? If this stuff is not making you completely happy and feel serene and peaceful and like you're doing something that's going to really encourage other people or help other people, why are you doing it? And so let's examine. Let's really take a look at what we're doing. What is our purpose? What are our objectives? Let's take a look at that, and then we're going to go to the Eight of Cups, which we had this, I think, like last Thursday's reading. The Eight of Cups, you look at her, she's got this one thing, this one goal, this one important thing that's in her hand, and that's all she wants. She's let go of all this stuff back here. She just let it go. She just turned and off she goes. And this stuff is just it'll be picked up by someone else. And it will be something that someone else needs to pick up. Here we have the King of Swords. I think this goes hand in hand with the Ten of Wands card that we had back here, picking up all these burdens, and this card right here, the 8, walking away from all this stuff that doesn't serve you. You need to use your brain, use your wit, your sharp mind, use all of the skills that you have in your not emotional arsenal, but in your intellectual arsenal. Use all the skills you have to truly evaluate. Evaluate what is going on, what is good, what is bad, what is beneficial to you, and what is absolutely not. And also, you're going to want to use your wit and your evaluation skills to find that mentor. That mentor is who you want to find. And like I said, it might not be someone that you actually meet in person, but now with the internet, it's easy to find people that inspire you. And that's going to help you with your long-range plan. And that's what we're working on for Sunday and Monday. But like as we plan, let's not pick up a bunch of tasks that are irrelevant and unnecessary to us. Let's make sure that we leave behind things that don't serve us, okay? And let's get one more card, and then I'll let you guys out of here because these readings can get too long. Aquarians, we like to have a lot of words. We like to have a lot. Ask my husband, he'll tell you. We like to have lots of words. If you like these readings and you want to have a little bit more, something a little more in depth, you can go to my website, which is www.bitchinahurry.com, and you can have a personal reading if you'd like. You can go to my Instagram, which is bitchinahurry, and if you send me an email, I will do a free 1-card draw for you concerning a question that you have, just because I like to get to know the people that watch me and like all my stuff. So maybe it's because I'm nosy. I don't know. But feel free to do that. And let's just get... Ooh, here's this last card. I have no idea. The King of Wands. You'll see later why this is significant, because I pulled this card today for a different reading, and you'll see why. But the King of Wands. Charm, charisma. You pretty much can't lose. If you go in and you ask for that raise, you start this new project, you... pretty much anything that you are wanting to be, do, or have, this is the card. This is it. The King of Wands is like irresistible. He's the celebrity that knocks on your door and you'd run out the door and, and not even look back, whatever. It's kind of a goofy way to describe that, but the King of Wands is full of charm and charisma, and basically, whoever you ask just can't refuse you. If you ask for something, I mean, within reason, they can't refuse you. So if you're going to ask for a raise, ask for a raise. You're going to ask for a business loan, ask for a business loan. You want to ask the universe for something that you need or want, now is the time. So make your plans. Make your long-range plans. Find that mentor. Don't overburden yourself as you're making these plans. Keep in the forefront of your mind as you start this is your goal. You want peace and serenity. You want to be pleased with the work that you've done. You want to feel gratified by what you've done. And you look here and you can see all this hard work. You're not really paying attention. You think it's kind of just going into nowhere, but something's happening here. Stay on your action plan every day. Do some kind of action that's different and try new things, but take an action that moves you forward. You've got the Hierophant, which reminds me of the Hermit card. They're very similar to me, but take some time to yourself. Realize that you are absolutely your best teacher, but don't forget, find that mentor. Find someone that you can emulate, that you can learn from. Leave behind the things that do not serve you. Use your intellect and your brain so that you can work smarter. And ask for that stuff that you want. Go and do it, because you kind of can't lose on Sunday and Monday. You can't lose. And I'll take you up here to show you these. Oh, this is going to drive me nuts because they're not straight. Okay. I'll show you these up close. And that's it. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the bottom. Like and subscribe. And share if you'd like. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks so much for watching. And like I said, check out my Instagram, bitchinahurry, or my website, bitchinahurry.com. Thanks.